Go sports! Now, my favorite thing about sports day, besides my team losing every week, is the tailgate food. And just because we're not at the game doesn't mean we can't tailgate. So let's grab some beer, fire up the grill, and make some beer brats. Let's go!
So when making beer brats, you have a few different options. You can do onions and bell peppers, jalapenos, or just onions, which is what I'm doing here today. And just like you can pick anything to put on top of your beer brats, you can also cut the onions any way you want. You can dice them or do long strips. Today, I'm going for the long strips. The first method for cutting onions into strips, do it like a dice. Cut it in half, flip it over, make those long cuts, and then instead of dicing that 90-degree cut, you just cut off the tail and you got some strips. Now, this onion was a little bit short for that, so I decided to do the second method. Cut it in half again, turn it over, and then instead of making those front to back cuts, you're just gonna cut across all the way. Just like that, and you have onion strips. Now you're gonna grab a skillet. Here I have a stainless steel 4-quart saute pan. Add a little bit of oil. Get that to medium-high heat. Then you're gonna grab your beer and your brats as that's heating up. 1, 2, and a third for me. Yummy. All right, now that the oil is heated up, we're gonna grab our onion and we're gonna put it in the pan. Once it's all in the pan, give it a little stir, get the oil coated everywhere. And then we're gonna add some salt. And the salt is so that it does more of a sweat than it does a saute. A little color is okay, but we're going for more getting the onions soft and translucent than we are going for a saute. Now that the onions have had some time to cook, we're gonna put our brats in. 1, 2, trace, 4, and 5. That should be enough for me. Another sip of beer. Open up the 2 beers for the brats, and we're gonna pour those right in. And I know as responsible dads, you would never throw cans away. They always go in the recycling. Remember that. Give those brats a little swoosh around the beer. Make sure the beer's covering all of them. And we're going to cover that and let it simmer for a little bit. And we're going to go get some spices. To put in with the beer brats today, we are going to be getting some cumin, some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some red pepper flake. Grab yourself a trusty teaspoon. We're going to start with about 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and about 3 tablespoons of red chili flakes. I'm just kidding. This is about 1 teaspoon. If you like it more spicy, add more. If you don't like it spicy, you can skip this altogether. Give that a good stir, get all those spices everywhere, make sure they're in contact with the beer brats, and then we're gonna cover and let that cook for about 20 minutes. But not before we add some salt and some pepper. I always say taste everything you cook, but you can't really taste this because it's raw pork, so I wouldn't advise that. Give it another stir, look at that. And cover. Now, let's put those spices away and head outside.
And welcome to my backyard. So while those brats are cooking on the stove and the beer, I'm gonna start my grill. I'm using here my smoker because I like that smoky flavor, but if you just have a propane grill, that's totally fine too. I'm setting this to 500 degrees to get the grates nice and hot to give it those grill marks. Check to make sure it's good. Yep, it started up.
After about 20 minutes and the grill has warmed up, we're going to come back and look at these brats, that delicious gray color. Let's get them and throw them on the grill. It's time.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put those down for a side, and now I'm gonna get my second secret ingredient. It's a can of Coca-Cola. Once the brats are out, put a full can of Coke or root beer or Dr. Pepper in, and it will give the onions a nice sweetness. Stir it around, and when you add a soda like this, it is gonna get a little bit foamy, but that foam will die down, I promise. Just give it a good stir and get all that carbonation out. Let's take these brats outside. Now that the smoker's up to temp, we're just gonna throw these on. 1, dose, 3, 4, 5. Cover and let those cook. Now some time has passed, and we're gonna come back in. We're gonna take a look at these onions. See that? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come here, let's look at this. That's what we're going for with these. You can continue to reduce them, but I like them just like this. Once you like the way the brats look also, let's go ahead and pull them. Remember, the brats already did cook in the beer fully, so this is just getting some nice grill marks and color on them. We're gonna grab all those, and remember to turn the grill off. All right, grab yourself a bun, a brat, some onions, mustard if you like it, and most importantly, a beer to go with it. So whether or not your team wins on big sports ball day, these brats will make you a winner. I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment below, and join us on Discord. Until the next video.